Hello, and welcome to another Demonology guide. Part 4. In this video, we're going to do the Lilim Lane map. And since this is a spacious map, I figured I'd showcase to you guys how useful the perks are and how to tackle the Lilim Lane map. Enjoy! So this medium-sized map is, in my opinion, the best one as of yet, because of the right amount of exploration you could do, and not as claustrophobic as the small maps. Like always, start with I just realized that I've accidentally set the difficulty to Nightmare. This is going to be a long video. Oh well, I might as well show you guys what Nightmare difficulty is. Place the cross the moment you enter, and check the nearest hiding closet just in case. As some of you probably know, ghosts in Nightmare difficulty start a hunt as early as the moment you entered the haunted place. Anyway, this is the best place to pour the salt in this spot since this is the intersection part of the map where the ghost will always cross when it's roaming or hunting. The Emperor perk will give you one extra slot that will make carrying equipment convenient. Unfortunately, I'm not used to using this perk and completely forgot that I have one extra slot for equipment. Oh, lucky. Getting an orb in Nightmare difficulty is like a freebie since it's an easy evidence to get because you wouldn't have to wait for it to manifest. Because of Hanged Man perk. The cross can be used or activated twice by the ghost. Very useful in Nightmare as it will give us more time to set up our equipment and figure out where the ghost room is. But remember, 2 cross is much cheaper than 1 cross plus Hanged Man perk, which means only buy Hanged Man perk if you want your maximum of 2 cross to last longer during a run. I personally don't need 2 or more uses of the cross, but I did it anyway just for the sake of this video. While hunts do last long in Nightmare difficulty. With how big this map is, you could actually investigate during a hunt. I wasn't able to show it here since I was able to find the ghost room a lot earlier than what it usually is, but I'm going to tell you how I often do it. Given that there is no ghost orb evidence, I now have to rely on thermometer to find the ghost room, but because the hunt frequency is high, the hunt start before I could even reach the end of the hallway. So what I would do is place the EMF reader somewhere in the living room, acting as an alarm device, giving me a general idea what floor the ghost currently is, and make my play based on that information. Get creative with your equipment. This way, even as solo, you can play on bigger maps and get more rewards. Aren't you getting sick of just playing Juniper Road? Anyway, let's now focus on how we could figure out what type of ghost this is. Now that we have 2 evidences, we could finally start doing the process of elimination.
For choices, this is going to be tough.
Given the choices we got, I figured that I'd observe the traits this ghost have, so let's try looping it. Here's an amazing trick. You can loop the ghost from living room all the way to the dining area. Sorry I panicked there a bit. If you are still not confident with your looping skills or too scared because you're playing alone, Using the double stamina perk should give you confidence and leeway on handling this kind of situation. Okay, so I noticed that it's throwing some stuff upstairs, but most of the ghosts can do this much in nightmare difficulty, so don't be fooled. The next things I would like to do is pay attention to the speed and see how fast it is, since this is the trait of the phantom. But compared to the constant sprinting speed of an Oni, phantoms are a bit slower. I also didn't hear any of the Banshee's unique wail that it does when starting a hunt, so Banshee's out of the choices. Next one, the Umbra. Umbra do not make any footstep sounds, so they're actually easy to find out, but with how much noise of things being thrown around and the constant panic from trying not to die while looping, it's hard to focus on hearing the footsteps. And it's also because my volume is set to 1 because of how loud the game can be sometimes. To be honest, I should have let go of the EMF reader because it masks the sound I want to hear, but I didn't because the EMF have larger radius in detecting the ghost than our heartbeat and could give out more idea on how far the ghost actually is. In other words, I don't want to get caught off guard in the corner thinking the ghost was far away. What I'm going to do now is to bait the ghost to the closet and have close inspection to the sound. Alright, definitely no footstep sound, which means it's 100% Umbra. Here's a very useful tip. Many ghosts can throw around things in nightmare difficulty despite not being a Leviathan, in varying degrees of course, so watch out for that. As you can see, learning the traits of the ghost will really help you a ton, especially on harder difficulties, so if you really want to get good at this game, pay attention and don't get too scared on getting out of the closet while it's hunting. And that should wrap up the video. Hope you enjoyed and gained something new on my nuanced tips and tricks. See you all in the next video, and happy hunting, fellow crews.